Hey everyone, welcome to a new video, welcome to my channel. My name is Maaike. I forgot to put my hair down for the thumbnail, so hope you don't mind that. Today we're doing an empty products video. It's been a while since I last did one, and I think I have a little bit here. This year, 2019, I'm no longer including my makeup empties in these like in-between updates. I actually really want to see how much makeup I can use up in a year. So I will be doing a makeup empties video at the end of 2019, just so you know. So today we're talking empty skincare products, empty hair care, and empty body care products. And there are a couple of staples that you will always see popping up in these videos that I've used up. And there's also a couple of other things here. So let's just get something out of the way straight away. That's these ones. I always go through like makeup wipes and little cotton rounds, so got something there. And I've used up a Lemony Flutter by Lush. I love this for my cuticles before the nighttime. I like putting this on my cuticles and then a bit of a cream so my hands stay nice and nourished. This is a product I've been going back to for quite some time, and especially now that I live in a town where we have general access to Lush, it has been one of my staple products. Let's just start with skincare, and I'd like to start you off with cleansers. I used up a simple eye makeup remover, removes waterproof mascara. This is my new favorite eye makeup remover. I also really like the Too Faced Garnier one, but I feel that the simple one does as good of a job and it's a little bit cheaper. It is a little bit harder for me to find because I can only find this at like one particular drugstore and it's very often sold out. But whenever I see this and it is on offer, I tend to pick one up. Some more cleansers, again, a staple, Garnier Micellar Water. This is the regular one, I believe. Yes, the regular one just with the pink cap, and I like this white cap one because it has the oil-infused micellar water, which is great for taking off makeup. So I do really like these, and I have backups of these already, and I go back to the Garnier because it comes with a toner product and it's always on offer, so it's so easy to pick up. And then the final cleanser that I used up is the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap Mild. This is just a tester that I used up, and it was okay. Again, I've been trying some high-end cleansers for in the shower time, these like soap kind of cleansers, and so far I have to say I'm not too fussed with any of the ones that I've tried. I haven't been wowed enough by this, for instance, to really go like, ooh, I'd like to have a full size of that. I'm actually quite looking forward to using up the cleanser that I'm currently using, which is the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel, so I can go back to one of my all-time favorites, which is by The Body Shop. Talking about skincare a little bit, I finally went through the Vitamin C Microdermabrasion. This is a product that I've repurchased quite a few times in the past, and it is an exfoliant, but it's a physical exfoliant, and I've heard lots of people talk about how much better chemical exfoliants are for your skin. So I decided that to use those from now on, give those a try. So I'm now working on using the Ordinary's lactic acid a little bit, and no longer using this. And this took so long to use up. I think one tube of this takes me about a year to use up. So that's been quite a long time. And yeah, so I'm happy I'm done with this so I can try some of the new skincare that I've been buying. So when we're talking like moisturizers and stuff, I've also used some things up. This is the L'Oreal Hydrogenious Aloe Water, and I think I had the one for dry skin. They also have one with sensitive skin, and when I was showing this in my skincare routine, some people were saying, hey, it does have alcohol in it, but to be quite honest, I don't really feel that this really dried out my skin or anything. I thought it was very hydrating. It feels like a drink of water for your skin, but I have other products that do something similar for me, like a one-step in my makeup in my skincare routine before applying the rest of my skincare that I like, that I still want to try, and that I might like better than this. I like the Kiehl's, what's it called? The Kiehl's Iris Skin Essence. I love that stuff. So I know I would want to repurchase that over this, but that stuff is twice as expensive as this is, and this is on offer quite often. So I may repurchase, but I think I'll go back to the Kiehl's first. And then some more like skincare stuff, the Vitamin E Serum and Oil by The Body Shop. This was a repurchase for me, but something really terrible happened. I did use it up, but it comes with a dropper and it broke because I dropped the dropper onto the tiles of my bathroom floor. So this luckily didn't break into the tube, because else I wouldn't have been able to use it because it would have glass all over it. This is a really nice serum, I have to say. It is a bit more like a face oil, and I do really like this. I do feel though that I've tried better face oils by now, so I don't think I will be repurchasing it anytime soon. But it is a nice staple and I quite like it. Then one that I keep going back to is the Olaz, over here Olay if you're in the US. Over here we call the brand Olaz. This is the Total Effect 7-in-1 Featherweight Moisturizer. This is just a really nice daytime or nighttime moisturizer. I use it for both. And mostly the nighttime because I feel it's a bit more rich, and really SPF 15 isn't all that much. And there are better daytime moisturizers, as in they sink into my skin a little bit more quickly and work better under makeup. So I tend to use this mostly as a night cream, and I do really like this. I still have a backup of this and I will probably repurchase, but I still have a lot of moisturizers to try, so I'm not going to go back to it anytime soon. But yeah, I already have a backup of this. So then makeup related, but sort of a bridge to hair care, I use the baby shampoo because this is what I use to clean my brushes with. So I just bought the one by Jumbo, which is my supermarket name brand. But I do have to say that I like the Dutch brand Zwitsal a lot better. So I went back to that. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this. I felt this made my brushes a little bit coarse, perhaps. It cleaned them just nicely, but I like baby shampoos because it keeps the hairs nice and soft, and I felt that this was perhaps a bit too astringent. Like as I said, bridging the gap to hair care, I used up some Gliscor stuff. This is the Oil Nutritive shampoo and the Dream Hair oil. This took me ages to use up. I got it on offer, and I think it took me almost 2 years to use up. Because it has a spray bottle, you don't use enough to really nourish your ends, I found. So I won't be repurchasing this. I think they also do one with a pump, so I might try that. And then this shampoo was okay, but I'm actually really into Lush shampoo bars, and this was just a shampoo that I still had lying about that I wanted to use up. But I'm so glad that I've been able to go back to a Lush shampoo bar, because I just like them, and it's just a little bit more eco-friendly because you don't have to buy all of these like plastic bottles. And yeah, that's just a really nice one. And I'm not sure what the name is of the one that I'm currently using. It's a yellow one. It smells very citrusy, very pleasant smell, cleans your hair really nicely. So yeah, I'm liking that product, and I like this shampoo. It was my favorite for a very long time, but I just like the Lush shampoo bars much better. Speaking of Lush, I did use up a shampoo by them. When I use up a shampoo bar, I don't really have anything to show for it, so they will not be making much of an appearance in these videos anymore. But I also like using a purple shampoo to keep my hair nice and blonde and not to make it go too yellow. And Lush does the Daddy-O shampoo, which smells like violets, and it's supposed to keep your hair more blonde. I've used a shampoo like this from my hairdresser, and that was absolutely fine as well. This is just a little bit easier for me to get to, and I feel it gets the job done as well as the hairdresser's one. So I already have repurchased this, and it's already in my shower again. Dry shampoo is another must-have. This is the Batiste Extra Volume one. To be quite honest, Collab is my favorite, but this is just one I got because I was in a pinch. Again, Collab is a little bit harder to find here, and it's not very often on offer. So I just bought this because I was in a pinch and needed dry shampoo ASAP. I feel that with Batiste, I just go through it really quickly, and it just makes my hair too dry, and it just doesn't look very nice. So that's why the Batiste dry shampoo isn't my favorite. It works when I'm in a pinch, but I prefer the Collab one. Last category would be body care. I used up some deodorant. I always use Dove, and I really like this grapefruit lemongrass one. And I also really like the cucumber one, but my favorite one is actually the pear one, I think, which is one of the newer scents. That is my favorite, but these work really well. And I have one in my gym bag, I have one at work, I have one in my bike bag, I have one in my shower. Like these live everywhere in my house. And I tend to use them whenever I need to freshen up. I just grab one of these and I'm good to go. Also used up some shower gels. We were sort of like coming at the end of winter, so I still used up some wintry scents. Frosted Berries and Vanilla Chai were both limited edition for, I think, the same Christmas years, I think. I tend to buy mostly limited edition Body Shop shower gels, especially the vanilla one. I just love that scent in the wintertime because it's very nice and warm. Frosted Berries was nice too, but I'm not a big fan of these like really sweet berry scents like strawberry or raspberry, and this is very much like that. I prefer something like this. And finally, more of the Body Shop stuff. I've used up 2 body butters. I used up the, what's this called again? Smoky Poppy, and an almond one. And the almond one is sometimes brought back when there is a sale. It's one of my favorite scents by the Body Shop. And Smoky Poppy was a limited edition from a couple of years ago. I've been slowly trying to make my way through the body butters that I have. I don't use them a ton, in the sense that I don't use them all over my body. I don't like the feel of body lotion on my legs. I'm not sure why, but everything sticks to it, and then I'm clean out of the shower and I no longer feel clean. And my skin on most of my body doesn't really need it anyways. But my feet and my hands do need a bit of nourishment, and you don't really need to buy a foot cream, a hand cream, a body lotion. No need. If you just have one of these, and you put a little bit of it on your hands or your feet every night before you go to bed, it actually works really well, I find. So that's how I am now making more use out of the body butters that I have. And those are the areas that get driest on my of my skin, on my body. So that's why these 2 body butters were lovely. The almond I would repurchase. Smoky Poppy, you can no longer get it, but even if I could, I thought it was a bit thin. Because I do feel that the textures of these differ depending on the scent you get. So I prefer the almond one because it's a bit richer, and I prefer that kind of smell too. So those were all of the empty products I have for you today. There isn't as much here, I feel, as usual. It's just that I've just sort of been making my way through it quite steadily, I guess. Maybe there's just a ton of products that are about to run out, because that's usually what happens to me. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but then I can go weeks without using something up, and then all of a sudden in like 2 weeks I use up everything. So that might be coming up shortly, who knows. If you like this video, I would love for you to thumbs it up, because it helps out with getting my videos out there. Or if you could subscribe, that would be even more lovely. That will make sure, if you do that, you will get your videos in your subscription box every single time I upload new videos, which is on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 5 a.m. Central European time. So for now, all I can say is thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!